It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Detroit, where the Pistons will be going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Checking out the Hornets, they've been on a tremendous run, and we're deep enough into the season now to know that it's no mirage. These guys definitely for real. Detroit had some players leave over the summer and over last season as well. It's a young team. Looks like they're going to try and build around Andre Drummond. How do they go about that, Kenny?
Well, Drummond's not a big threat from the outside. So, you have to have a stretch four that could help him out a lot. Then he'd have room for interior. They drafted Stanley Johnson. The kid is going to be pretty special. And spacing around the perimeter is going to help, and that will make Detroit a much better team.
I like Drummond as a big man. He can run the floor very well. So I wouldn't be surprised if they kept looking for players who can push and play in the open floor, get them the ball inside, easy transition buckets.
Andre Drummond, a guy who leaves it all on the floor, and when he's not on the floor, I understand he's a big 2K gamer.
Yeah,
that's what I hear.
He's pretty good at it.
Yeah, Kevin Harlan standing by. Kev.
From suburban Detroit, we proudly bring you the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills. We'll see the defending world champion Charlotte Hornets taking on the Detroit Pistons. And Thomas Robinson out with the injury. He will be missed.
And you're right, Kevin. As bad as it's turned out to be, it tells you a little bit about his toughness that when they took him to the locker room after he got hurt last game, he wanted to come back out and get on the court.
Yeah, and credit the team for putting his long-term health first, because this guy clearly is a gamer, and I'm sure he's looking to get back out there as soon as possible.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Chase, he's in at shooting guard. Also Kemba Walker out there. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Goodman in at the 4.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Drummond, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Right wing from downtown, and he knocks it down. Good looking three there from Chase. Freak's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
The Pistons have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Andrade, and it's blocked by Chase. Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists tonight. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense has come off the fast break. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. That's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. Finished off the break.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach's words lead us to believe they're going to be asking a lot of him today in terms of offense, and I'm sure he's only too happy to oblige. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Freak after the miss from Andre Drummond. And that one's good. Freak.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. They've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside make them beat you from deep.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Drummond.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Yeah, those are the shots you want, but they've been trickling out on them, guys. They've just got to stay with it. Persist in getting those good shots inside, and they'll drop.
Offensive rebound, Valanciunas. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
Rejected by Chase, and he's able to get it back.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Valanciunas with a screen on Hardaway. Freak kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Feeds it to Hardaway. Pass to Floyd. Henson with the screen. Floyd passes to Henson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense too.
Here's Floyd. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Timberwolves. Oh!
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Here's Henson following the score by Charlotte. Off target with his three.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Freak dishes to Kid Gilchrist. There's the screen. Plays it up and banks it in. Kid Gilchrist has got 6.
And no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
A clear look for Hardaway. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. And Walker kicks to Freak. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 16 points for Freak.
What a terrific game he's having. Missed only 1 shot in 8 attempts so far.
Floyd, guarded by Walker, tipped away and stolen by Freak. All alone, rips down the breakaway slam.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Kid Gilchrist with the steal. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. It's Charlotte running away with this one. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot.
Defensively, offensively.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something. The whole team's making some changes here. The Hornets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. We've got Johnson, Hardaway is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Sutton in at the power forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. He tries for three. Detroit, no good that time either. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Boston Celtics.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics really lit it up from the floor. He had 67 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. The Hornets pull it in. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
At the elbow, it's Freak. Hardaway with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. Got a piece of it. Chase the pass to Kid Gilchrist. That's good.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so a pretty lot.